We're Nate and Shannon, a nomadic couple traveling the US in our four-wheel drive JDM van. As Shannon continues her house renovation in Florida, I'm about to embark on an exciting new adventure involving another Toyota Hiace microcamper. Good morning. Today I am waking up in Nashua, New Hampshire. I just did some stealth camping on the side of the road last night in a quiet residential area. It's looking like I'm going to be doing that quite a bit over the next few weeks. I will be in this area for the most part because this morning I am starting a big project. I'm really excited about it, guys. I cannot wait to share it with y'all. Chilly this morning. This is it. The news is that I've been hired to do a van renovation project. This is also a Toyota Hiace. I actually showed you guys this van in a previous video a while back, and then someone ended up buying it very recently, and they want to have some upgrades done to the interior of the camper conversion. It's not going to be as intensive as our Hiace conversion. We gutted our van completely down to bare metal and then started from scratch. This, I'm going to try to retain most of what's in here. This van is in incredible condition overall, guys. It's extremely clean inside. Everything works. There's a few things that are going to need to be upgraded and updated, and then I am going to build a new bed setup, a couch and bed setup to replace this dinette. It is in good shape, but it's just not practical how it's set up in here overall, and the person who bought the van wants me to make some changes. So I'm going to get started, guys. Today's project is to remove the old dinette. I think it's going to be quite the process. Not sure where that rain came from. Just came out of nowhere in the past like 10 minutes or so. The next step in the van is going to be the flooring. We were not originally planning to do any sort of floor replacement, but once I remove that dinette, it's pretty dusty and grimy under there. I mean, it hasn't been cleaned in 25 years. You can't even reach that spot, so there was no way to clean it. So it's kind of stained. It doesn't look great. There's marks from where the dinette was as well, where the seats were actually mounted. So what I'm going to do is just replace the living space flooring. We're going to go with like a faux hardwood vinyl kind of look. It should be pretty straightforward. I'm going to have a template from the old floor, just pull it up and put a new one down. We're going to keep the kitchen the way that it is though. The floor back there is in pretty good shape. Flooring is definitely a fun part of building vans. It's just very rewarding. You can do it pretty quickly usually. This turned out okay. I'm pretty happy with how this is. It's a good, clean slate to continue on. Definitely better than what I was looking at earlier today, at least. I just spent a little while getting measurements on some of the things that we're gonna need to replace in here. It looks like the fridge that was in here originally got replaced at some point, and there's this like very strange AC fridge in here right now that I guess runs off the inverter or off shore power, but we want to put a 12-volt fridge in there. There's a perfect space. Clearly there was a fridge there at some point in the past, so I got the measurements there. I'm going to go do some research this evening and try to figure out what we need to order for a replacement. There's also an old battery in here that is completely dead, a house battery. We're going to replace that. There's a lot going on with this build, but you know, the main focus for the next few days is going to be getting this bed built here, laying the foundation with my C-channel, and then just going to town with some half-inch plywood. I'm going to sand it, get it all painted, and hopefully it turns out. But that's going to take up at least the bulk of the next week or so. First stop this morning is Home Depot. It's about 7:30 right now. I'm gonna run in there, pick up some C-channel for the foundation of the bed. I'm gonna try to get that done today. I don't know if today's gonna be as productive as yesterday was because there's a lot of rain in the forecast today. So I was planning to originally maybe start cutting plywood, but I'm probably not going to do that if I have to do it in the rain. I don't want the plywood to get damaged or anything like that, so I'll have to keep an eye on the forecast, but the first thing I can do is the C-channel stuff. I also have a lot of computer stuff that needs to happen today. I need to get a bunch of orders placed for a lot of the replacement parts that I was talking about yesterday, so it's going to be a busy day regardless. It is a beautiful day today, literally as good as it gets. 65 degrees, not a cloud in the sky, perfect for what we're going to be doing today, and it looks like the next couple days are going to be like this. I do want to give a special thank you to Derek and the guys at Northeast Auto Imports for letting me work here and letting me set up shop for at least the next couple of days, if not quite a bit longer, as I am building out this van. I'm very grateful for this opportunity. I just really enjoy building out vans, all vans, but especially the older ones for some reason. These Hiaces in particular, they're very unique inside, and I also just kind of enjoy mixing the old with the new. You can get pretty creative with it. Let's go build a bed. I'm gonna give this Walmart a try for tonight. I am absolutely exhausted. Should be okay though. Definitely will be a nice change of pace from the stealth camping that I've been doing just on the side of the road. Should be a little bit quieter. It's been a long day, a long few days, but you know, I spent about 9 hours working on the van today, and then I immediately opened up the computer and I've just been editing since then. It's after 11 now. And I just moved to this Walmart. I'm probably going to need to edit for a couple more hours before I can get to sleep, and I'm probably gonna have to spend a while editing tomorrow as well. I have a lot of work to do, you know, a lot going on. I'm very grateful that I get to, you know, do these things that I really enjoy doing, but I definitely have a lot on my plate and it is a little bit overwhelming right now, but I'm just gonna keep doing the best that I can and plugging away here over the next few weeks. Ran out of cross dowels. I knew that was gonna happen, and I placed a huge order for some like as soon as I thought that maybe this might become a potential project, but they won't get here until later this afternoon, so I'm at a little bit of a standstill. I can't really assemble the bed without cross dowels. At least it doesn't make a whole lot of sense to do that, so I'm just gonna wait until this afternoon when they get here. I do have a bunch of editing to do though, like I said last night still, and I'll probably just spend the rest of the day doing element van life stuff. Doesn't really look like much now, but this is the foundation for the bed. I've got a couple of drawers that I'm gonna have, one big one on the right and a big one on the left, and then there'll be more storage underneath here as well. I'm gonna do like a, I guess like a trap door kind of thing, maybe on a strut. I'm also gonna run some more supports on this side with probably a piece of aluminum. I'll get creative with it, you know, definitely a lot left to do, guys. This thing's pretty sturdy, considering that it's not screwed in at all. I probably shouldn't sit on here for at least not for too long. There is also going to be a bed flap. I think I've said this before, but similar to what I had in my NV200, and it's going to come across and rest on supports over here to produce essentially a full-size bed. We have a futon-style mattress coming in. It's about 52 inches wide, so just about a full. And it's going to create a very big, comfortable sleeping space, and then hopefully a comfortable space just to hang out and relax in here. And then I'm also going to do a lag-in table setup. There are a lot of nitty-gritty details, guys. There's a ton left to do, but I'm looking forward to this process. That'll all be part of the next video, though. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to y'all in the next one. These old seats are in really good shape overall, and so is all the furniture, the storage underneath, everything like that. But the customer just wants something that's a little bit more usable. He's gonna use this to take trips a couple of weeks at a time. How's it going? I'm talking to myself. Oh, I'm talking to a camera. I'm not as crazy as I look.